days.
Yes.
When you wish you could just pull your hair back in a ponytail, but you couldn't find a hair tie.
Business in the front, party in the
Yeah.
back.
Okay, this is really fun though. This is from Maya J Jewelry. And you know, for a lot of us women, we throw a hair binder on our wrist, right? But if we're a little dressed up or in a professional setting, it looks a little funny. Or then you're looking to put your hair back, whether you've, put the top down in the convertible or put your windows down or just really want to have your hair out of the way. This is a way to do it where it becomes a fashion accessory. You can wear it as a bracelet. You always have a hair tie with you. Now, more are back in stock because here's the deal. We've got a couple different color palettes for you to choose from with different metals. And one of them always sells out. But Kylie Watts is hanging with us. Kylie always brings us really innovative things for the home and even for us on the go, like hair ties that look like jewelry.
Yeah.
They're $29.98. So this first color palette is your all silver. And what's cool is each group of 3 comes on the same color hair binder, but then each chain link is a little bit different. So you get a tan, a black, and a gray. That's all silver. Now, the one that's always a fan favorite and is usually the first to go is the mixed metals, which honestly might be my favorite too, because you get the tan, the black, and you also get it in that gray band, but there's bronze, there's gold, there's silver. It also just matches the hairband really nicely too, so I think they just look really finished. Then have a little fun with all gold, where you still get the tan, the gray, and the black. And each group of 3 comes on a little card. So if you want to break these up, maybe it's a teacher's gift, a college grad gift, you've got 3 gifts for $10.
Yeah.
All right, Kylie, tell me all about these. These are really fun.
Yeah, so we introduced this about 2 holiday seasons ago, and every time during the holidays, they fly out of here because they're such a great solution to what you said. This kind of old school hair tie that we would put around our wrist, cuts the circulation off. I mean, you can see it's already making my wrist red in a matter of seconds. So instead of having this, we introduced this. So it looks like a bracelet when you're not having it in your hair, but it doubles as a hair tie as well. It's a double looped elasticized band that gives you a lot of great stretch, but because this is created from a fine jewelry company, they look fabulous in your hair or on your wrist. So Maya J is actually the jewelry accessories line of a 3rd generation family run company with 3 decades of experience in the fine diamond district in New York City. So they're not just like an accessories company trying to make jewelry. They are a jewelry company making accessories, and they're really quite beautiful.
Well, and they sit on your wrist beautifully, you know, with your watch, with your smartwatch. To Kylie's point too, can I see one of those other hair binders?
Yeah.
The other, Okay, so these, do you not, you get your hair tied in them and they pull and they're tight. You're really not supposed to be using these. This is a much more gentle elastic.
Absolutely.
Too. It's gonna hold your pony in place, but it's not gonna rip and tug at your delicate hair.
Yeah, they're more stronger and durable because they looped them around back into themselves. Plus, when you look at the metal, there's actually no soldering points inside of here, so they're not gonna rip or tug or anything on your hair. You've got that 3 inches of stretch, so even the thickest hair you can put these on. And then again, they go beautifully just on your wrist. You can do the mixed metals, you could stack them together, different color bands. I wear them all the time, even when I'm not putting them in my hair. And people always ask, and pardon me for turning around, but I'm going to show you too. People always ask, how do you put them in your hair? And what I found is if you start with the metal in your hand, you're always going to end up with that metal on the top, which is great. So, forgive me if it's bad because I'm doing it backwards.
No, it looks great.
And then to take them out, people are like, okay, is it gonna get stuck in my hair? Not at all. When we pull these out, no soldering points. There's not one piece of hair. Didn't rip, didn't tug. They feel great and they just look super awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you always have one sitting on your wrist. You have a hair tie. How many times you're in a pinch and you don't have a hair binder? I don't know, between myself and my daughter, that's always the case. I like shove them in little places.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Just like last time when we brought them in, the mixed metal choice is the most popular. I'm not surprised.
And we haven't had that since November. That sold out in the holidays.
It's bronze, it's gold, and it's silver all in one. There's 9 that you get. Now, another great way is actually to pick up on a couple different metals. You could get the silver and the gold, and you can create your own mix. So we have the all silver, and then we also have the all gold. Each chain link of each one too is a little different, which is really fun. Listen, these should be $44.96. They're under 30. So each pack of 3 then is $10. You know, we even went to, my daughter had a birthday party yesterday, and we went to like the local toy store to get a gift, but she was a little hard pressed because my daughter's now 10. So the things that her and her friends are now into are kind of, they straddle, things like slime, but the girly things. And this would have been a perfect stock up in the gift closet for a teacher's gift, a friend's birthday. Maybe it's a sister, or maybe it's just a neighbor you want to give a little treat to, put a little gift card in there.
Bridesmaids gifts, Mother's Day. These are great because they're so practical and they look really good. We all kind of just throw that hair tie on our wrist. Doesn't look nice. This is a huge upgrade. And when you look at the links on all of these, you see they're very timeless designs. There's all sorts of things from, paperclip to the horse bit to everything that's really classic. I know that's so beautiful if you have that. You can mix and match them, and you have the ones with enameling on them too. So they give you a little bit of everything so you can really customize it to your outfit.
Yeah.
They look great whether you're going to the gym or whether you're going out on the town. And I love how they package them too. And one of the things that happened during the holiday season is people were picking up multiple sets and they would mix them up because you could pull some of the bands off and kind of create your own little set, customize it for your friends.
You could take these off the card.
The
card that they come on,
it's beautiful.
Because of that, it's very sturdy. So it is going to allow you to take one of these off and switch the stack without it necessarily looking like you disrupted it. So if you did want to adjust the colors, the patterns, whatever, you can do that easily. It ends up being $10 a pack. They're very elevated and finish the look completely. I like that look where she took, if you've got long hair, or in Rick's case when his mullet was like really,
I wish
really
he could put his hair up
long,
right now.
you could do that little
so cute.
It's not called a fishtail.
It's not a fishtail
forget
because
what
the
it's
fishtail has like
called.
the braid in it too. The fishtail's a type of braid too. I don't know what that's called either, but you have beautiful thick
But
hair.
it's like the loopy, and then you create those cute little sections.
Yeah, and look how cute that is too with the little detail on that. It elevates your look. You've got this beautiful dress
even
on.
do that for a long run.
Yeah, and you can have them on, but that's the thing.
Kylie's tip, if you have the metal on top, then it
Start
always
within your
stays on top. So have that start within your hand. It's like I've never done this before.
Yeah. Well, it's live TV.
I know. Well, I was using the mirror. I was using the monitor as my mirror, and it's backwards. It's
I know.
Yeah, and you can always rotate it too, so that you can see that little metal. Look how cute.
Yeah.
It's like a little mermaid pony. Do we get to place your order? Mixed metal is going to be the first to go.
Like 1980.
Oh, you could have totally rocked one
Like
of these.
1980. I mean, I could have used that.
That's not you. You had AI generate that.
That is not AI. Unfortunately, that sepia tone is an old photo, not AI.
Hey, place your orders. We have the silver choice, your mixed metal, as well as the gold. Mixed metal has been really popular, under $30. Hey, stay close. We've got more things on the bright side and filling in for Pat coming up on the other side of the break.